Hello guys, Lit here. So today I want to craft the 5 mod jewel for the Raven Flocks. I craft one before. The jewel will basically look like this with double minion damage and wither magnitude. We also have the increased effect of prefixes, so this one basically gives us a lot of wither magnitude and also a lot of the minion damage. So I'm going to craft it again because I need to craft another 5 of this, and I will take you guys along with the journey. So the first thing first, for the base, we need Sapphire Jewel with minion deal increased damage. You want 15% there, and Fracture. You can fracture it yourself or you can buy them. Fracture right now is a bit expensive, 5.8. So if the average is 1 in 4, then we're looking somewhere around 20 to 25 divine, an average, I think. But once again, if you want to fracture it yourself, you can fracture it yourself. I'm actually getting quite lucky. I get 3 out of 4, so that's cut off quite a lot of costs. But after we get the base, what we need to do next is to annul everything off until we got one mod. So now we got one mod here. Now we need to chaos spam this until we find wither. So we can put wither here. And we're basically just looking for wither magnitude. Alright, now we got the wither magnitude, and the next thing we need to do is to exile this twice. So now we have a formal jewel pack, and the next step is the first expensive step, basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the potent liquid of contempt. This one can give you either +1 suffix or +1 prefix. What we need is a +1 prefix. So if we get the +1 prefix, we win. If we got the +1 suffixes, then I have to chaos the wither again. So let's see what we got. Alright, we win. We got +1 prefix. And then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to need cranium. We're going to need Omen of Echo. And we're also going to need Omen of Light. Where is it? This one here. And then we're going to need Orb of Nullman. And now we basically go to Heart of Well. Now what we need to do now for the next step is we're going to using Cranium here to add prefix because that's the only slot left. We're just going to use this one. We're going to have Desecrated prefix. Now on the Desecrated mod, we are looking for hybrid minion damage. There's several mod of them, so hopefully we're not getting too unlucky here. So let's do the first refill. No hybrid. No minion damage, unlucky. Now we need to remove the desecration mod with Omen of Light and an Omen. It will guarantee to remove the desecrated suffix, prefix, sorry. And now we can cranium again. We basically just keep doing this until we get the hybrid minion. All right, we finally got them. I'm getting quite unlucky here. It takes me like 16 omen of light. So that's a bit painful, but at least now we got them. This is a hybrid armor and minion deal increased damage. Doesn't really matter which the hybrid is. All of them is the same, 8 minion increased damage. So now we go back to hideout. Now the next step is to basically remove the suffixes. So there's 2 suffixes. What we need to remove is the +1 prefix because we need to put another crafted modifier. So we're going to use omen dextra annulment. This is going to make the annulment only annul the suffixes. At this point, this prefix basically finished and it basically protected. So we don't have to worry about the prefix. So let's see if we can remove the +1. Nope. So we have to use another one. The suffix one I think is a little bit cheaper than the prefix. The prefix I think is around like 6 to 7 divine, which is quite expensive. Yeah, 6 to 7 divine, and then for the suffixes it's a bit cheaper, but it's still painful if you miss the 50-50. And next, what we need to do is we're going to use exile orbs, and we're going to slam twice for the suffixes. Now what we need to do is basically chaos orb, and because the prefixes have a 3 modifier there, the chaos orb cannot touch the prefix, so the chaos orb only going to affect the suffixes. And what we need here is damage taken from mana before life. When you use chaos orb here, sometimes you're going to see this item has no space for mods, and that because it trigger on the prefixes. But if you keep doing it, it will remove one of the suffixes and replace the suffixes basically. So we're basically just rolling using the chaos orb until we get the damage taken for mana before life. Alright, now we got the damage taken from mana before life, and this is the last 50-50 we need to win. Basically, we're going to use potent liquid ferocity. So here it's just a 50-50. It's going to choose one of the suffixes and it will replace them with this effect of prefixes. And if it hits, damage is taken from mana before life, we just chaos orb it again. So let's see if we hit. No, it doesn't hit. So we lose the 50-50. Now basically I have to chaos orb it again, and we can try again. Alright, now we have the damage taken from mana again, and then we're just going to use this. Okay, now we hit. So this is basically the finished jewel. I have to define that, but we have minion damage, wither magnitude, and hybrid minion damage, and then damage taken from mana before life, and increased effect of prefixes. And some of you probably going to ask, is it worth it to do it for the Ravenflogs? For me, yes, because I like Ravenflog. Despite all the problem with it right now, but the build actually performed really good right now. And I will make another video about the update of the video because I do change some setup here. Now using Wolfpack and Brute, and also change the tree a little bit. I will talk about that in the next video. So for now, I think that's it for me. And if you guys have any questions, as usual, just leave in the comment below. I will try my best to answer it. And thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one.